Believe it or not, I can trace the Jackson family all the way back to the year 992. Sounds crazy, but it's not. Most of that time, my family lived in England, where they kept meticulous birth, marriage, and death records. So it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I discovered they were originally Norman from the Normandy region of France, and they came over with William the Conqueror in the Battle of Hastings in 1066. They settled there and stayed in England until about 1630. Eventually, they made their Atlantic crossing and ended up in the soon-to-be United States of America. They migrated from the northeast part of the country where they landed, and eventually ended up in Mississippi. That is where my grandfather was born and raised. He moved to Texas when he was a young man, with the hopes of becoming a cowboy. But he ended up being a carpenter and a schoolteacher instead. He was the first Jackson to call Texas home. I arrived on the scene on May 4th, 1967. I was born in Lubbock, Texas, but lived in Levelland, a tiny little town in Hockley County, mostly comprised of rural cotton farmers and folks who work in the oil and gas industry. Levelland was, and still is, your typical small, tight-knit West Texas community, filled with God-fearing, hard-working, patriotic Americans who always take care of each other. I come from a long line of tough, gritty, blue-collar workers. My father, Wayman, is an electrician, and my mother, Norma, is a homemaker. My dad can literally do anything. He can do electrical work, he is a master plumber, he is a pretty good mechanic, and he can build or fix practically anything you can think of. He owned an electrical business with his twin brother, Raymond. The two of them were affectionately referred to by everyone in town as the Jackson brothers or the Jackson twins.